All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. All right, at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you, brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rightly dividing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you believers out there. All right, and you can see latest reports. Matter of fact, wait, where's my other article? Where did it go? Where did it go? Let me see. I'm gonna play some of the video. I don't know where did it. Let me see. Yep, here we go. Global banks partner with New York Fed for 12-week digital dollar. All right. And it says some of the world banking giants are participating in a brand new endeavor alongside the New York Federal Reserve. Global banks are partnering with the New York Fed for a 12-week digital dollar pilot. All right. The program, spearheaded by the New York Fed's Innovation Center, will test how banks use digital dollar tokens. Additionally, some of the largest banks in the world are taking part in this experiment at a time when consumer confidence for blockchain transaction is at a low. This news highlights the fact that there are still real world use cases for this technology. And I'm going to play this video.
7. Get ready for a digital dollar. And it's not the digital that all these people out here think that it is. Because the digital that you've been accustomed to knowing is not digital connected to a blockchain. And that is exactly what is coming right around the corner. Been warning about this since 2017, yet it's coming like a freight train, and it seems there's not much anyone's going to do to stop it here. As the CBDCs are being rolled out by the central banks around the globe, this means that every transaction that you make is tracked on blockchain. Your privacy is gone forever. There is no more hiding money.
And as you can see, when you go to Revelation, what do it say? Everything's going to be tracked. Everything. They want control. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And see, we already know that that chip is going to be that the MOTB is the CHIP. Everything is gradualism, because you remember cash. It was cash, nothing but cash at one point. All right. We still use cash, of course. But then, you had the card. You could swipe your card. Then they put the CHIP on the card. Now you can tap. So basically, things have went from cash to a tap. All right. And then you got Amazon has something, Amazon One. Somebody can put it on the comment board. Amazon One, where you could just wave your hand. You got something called Clear in the airport, where, you can put your face up to the device and then read, and you can get through. All right. I believe you can do it with your hand or your face. Somebody else can put that in the comment board if I'm not mistaken. All right. But yeah, it's all about control, because Esau Edom, he wants to be like the Most High. That's what it's about. He have a God complex. 2 Thessalonians 2, starting at verse 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for their day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Right. He have a God complex. All right. He thinks that he is the Lord. He think he is a God because he have a lot of technology. His science, he relying on his science and technologies. Right. This is why Esau Edom, he thinks what? He thinks that he can, do whatever he want to do. You have this guy Yovel. He talked, he talked very, very big. He boasts that he said that we're beyond the God of the Bible. All right. Matter of fact, and we're not to trust in these riches. All right. This is why, we have been getting built up in the spirit. All right, because we know times to come it's going to be very, very bad. All right. 1 Timothy 6 in verse 17, it says, charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded. And, you got a lot of high-minded people. Esau, not just Esau Edom, he's the biggest one, but you have a lot of our people that are high-minded because they're getting money. All right. Nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. Right. That they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life. Right. Like a brother said before, your spiritual bank account. All right. These are the things that we're trying to lay up for ourselves, a big spiritual bank account. So in the time of wrath, all right, we may be counted worthy, all right, to survive, to be exempt of the Lord's wrath. All right. So let me go back.
Under the mattress, in the safe, burying it, none of it. It will all be tracked and traced by the beast establishment. And we've been warning you forever, and it's about to pop off. Right here in front of everyone. We've got Citi and Wells Fargo among some of the major banks here participating in a 12-week test run. And this is to network for digital dollars. And they're going to start to settle things and transactions on this distributed ledger. All practice, if you will, here. And they're saying that a Federal Reserve Bank of New York unit will partner with about a dozen of these banks to test the digital dollar. This is a sign that Wall Street intends to push ahead with its cryptocurrency agenda, despite anything else that's happening out here in the markets, which is all part of some staged events, as it always is. If you're wondering about the nuts and bolts of all this, join me on the live streams.
So, as you can see, this is what's going on. And I believe things are going to speed up quick. All right. Because meanwhile, while this happening, you see this. U.S. investigating reports that Russian missiles crossed into Poland, killing 2. All right, the Defense Department is investigating reports that Russian missiles crossed into NATO member Poland, killing 2 people. The Associated Press reported the strikes Tuesday, citing a senior U.S. intelligence official. The official spoke on condition of anonymity, all right, because of the sensitive nature of the situation. AP said the Pentagon press secretary, Air Force Brig General Pat Ryder, declined to comment in detail about the report, saying the Defense Department is investigating the matter and trying to get more information. Polish government spokesman Piotr Mueller did not immediately confirm the information, but said top leaders were holding an emergency meeting because of a crisis situation. Polish media reported that 2 people died Tuesday afternoon after a projectile struck an area where grain was drying in, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Perzawodo, a Polish village near the border with Ukraine. On Tuesday, Russian pounded Ukraine's energy facilities with its biggest barrage of missiles, yet striking targets from east to west and causing widespread blackouts. A defiant President Vladimir Zelensky shook his fist and declared, "We will survive everything." Zelensky said Russia fired at least 85 missiles, most of them at our energy infrastructure, and shut down power in many cities. All right. This is what's going on. All right. So things are moving. Now, I've been hearing that Russia denied that the missiles hit. Okay. Again, this is the guy.
Do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly with your God.
In that article.
And so when we do have
This is the guy, okay, who said they're looking into it. All right. So, hey. Let's see.
What is going to happen is
I was watching some of this earlier.
this is breaking news coming in from Drudge and other
As you can see,
news outlets.
you know, everything is speeding up real quick. So you got this test coming, and then right in the midst of that, you know, hey, you got these missiles that's been reported to hit a NATO country, which Article 5 could be, you know, what is Article 5? Article 5 provides that if a NATO ally is the victim of an armed attack, each and every other member of the NATO alliance will consider this act of violence as an armed attack against all members and will take the actions it deemed necessary to assist the ally attacked. This is Article 5, all right, which we're going to see. We just going to see. I mean, you know. We're going to see what's going to happen, you know, because, you know, of course, the MOTB got to be rolled out first. It got to be in first before World War III. So when you go to Matthew 24, verse 6, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." So we're hearing of the wars. You know, it's a war going on, but it's also rumors of wars going on. All right. And we are not to be troubled of these things. We know what they must come to pass. All right. We know biblical prophecy is basically jumping off of the pages. As you can see, every day is something new. Every 2 days is something new. All right. But this is, again, going back to when I read in, what was that? 1 Timothy. Again, that's why we want to lay up. We want to lay up things in store, all right, for a good foundation to be rooted and grounded in this word, all right, laying up what? Our treasures in heaven, laying up a good foundation, meaning when that storm come and it beat and it punch and it test us, hey, we stand strong because we've been, built upon a rock, all right, so I just wanted to bring this information out. Lord willing, it was edifying. To the next lesson. Shalom.